Hey everyone, I'm Sean with the smoking section, and today we're going to be going over 6 of my favorite cigars for Thanksgiving, the order in which I smoke them in, why I smoke them in this order, and hopefully they'll be good enough for you guys to give them a try, or if you guys are already smoking something, then maybe for next year you guys will be able to try and figure one of these out and see if these work for you. So right off the bat, let's start with our number 1. So our first cigar that I like to start the day off with, especially when you're cooking and you might have a nice Thanksgiving Day breakfast with the family, is the Man O' War Valkyrie. This is a really great cigar when it comes to just being mellow. It has a very nice flavor when it comes to not being overwhelming. It's really great with like a nice coffee or a cappuccino, depending on what you start your day out with. It's very mellow. You're going to get some hints of sweetness, a little bit of that pepper, not too much on the leathery side, but a little bit more of that like earthy tones. But it's still a really, really great cigar to wake up to, start your day off right with, and you're not going to be doing too much when it comes to intensity on the scale because it is a very mellow cigar. But it's a very, very nice flavored cigar. It's not going to be weak when it comes to flavor. All the flavor is going to be there, but it's just not going to be in your face like some of our other selections that we have lined up for later in the day might be. So this is going to be my top first pick. And this is the one that I'm going to start my day off with and wind up saying Happy Thanksgiving with. So I'm going to bring out the next cigar, and hopefully you guys can give this one a try at some point in time. And this is the Valkyrie by Man O' War. So our next cigar on the lineup is going to be the Filthy Viking by Cigars Daily. Tim Swanson is one of the co-creators of this cigar. It's an absolutely amazing cigar. It's a beautiful cigar just when it comes to those flavor notes. Now, the intensity on this one is going to be a little bit more than the Man O' War. You're going to notice a lot of like a creamy butter, a little bit of cedar, some nuts, and some earthy tones to it. But all in all, it's a really great cigar. And in my opinion, it's going to be the next step up once your taste buds have kind of gotten a little bit more used to the smoke. I know that a lot of people like to smoke some strong stuff right off the bat. I've never been all that picky when it comes to my cigars. But this is going to be a really, really great cigar when it comes to just starting out right after your next one. This might be your right before lunch, starting out maybe, you know, with a nice beer or a nice wine as you're just kind of letting that turkey cook. If you don't have that much to do. So this is definitely going to be another one that you would definitely want to give and try. You can buy these from Tim Swanson on cigarsdaily.com, and these are an absolute beautiful cigar, so definitely give them a try. So let me know what you think, and tell me if you guys have ever gave this one a try, and hopefully this will fall right in line right after the Man O' War. So we're going to go into our next selection, so we'll be right back. Next on our list, we have the Filthy Hooligan Shamrock by Alec Bradley. There are 2 versions of this cigar. If you can these, I know they only come out right around St. Patrick's Day, but since COVID kind of hit last St. Patrick's Day, a lot of dealers have still some of these cigars when it comes to just overstock, but they should still all be pretty good. This one is going to be the Tri-Wrap. This is the Filthy Hooligan Shamrock, and then you have the Barber Pole, which is just the Filthy Hooligan. But these cigars are absolutely great cigars if you want to step up from that, you know, mellow to medium, that full-on medium, to this one, which is going to be more of like a full medium to a medium to mild. This one's going to have really nice notes of a hint of cream, a little bit of grass. It's going to be a little bit heavier on the pepper, but this is also going to have a little bit of a nice coffee taste as well. The cigar does a really, really nice job with how it's aerated. I've never had one of these burn bad on me. It's never canoed on me. It's never just gone out on me. These cigars by Alec Bradley are absolutely amazing, and I love these cigars so much just for the sheer fact of they're just a nice blended cigar. He really does a nice job of just putting everything together in these cigars, and all the flavors come together so well. Nothing tries to fight each other than like in the beginning it has a little bit more of a stronger grassy to earthy taste in the beginning, But as you start to smoke on, it's only for a short time, and it winds up really coming together with that cream and the little bit of coffee, and definitely the pepper starts coming in a little bit better. So if you get a chance, give these a try. If you can find them, if you can order them, give it a try. And this should be probably about your afternoon. You just finished lunch, and you're going to smoke something really nice. So give it a try. Tell me what you guys think, and if you can find them still, then definitely pick one up and give it a try. So let's move on to our next one then. Alright, so now at this point in time, you've probably already either eaten or you're getting ready to eat, and you're probably not going to want to tempt anything to your palate. So after you wind up eating, if you want to have a really nice cigar after you're full of turkey and stuffing and cranberry sauce and everything else, one of the main cigars that I like to go for is the Judge by My Father's. These cigars are really, really nice when it comes to just a full-bodied cigar that's not going to lay too heavy on you, but it's really going to bring out a lot of those flavors that you've just dinner, and you're going to be able to taste every single that this has to offer. This is very heavy, in my opinion, on the pepper and the leather, but it's still a really, really nice cigar when it comes to a lot of the earthy tones, some of the nut that's in there, and even the little hint of like a cappuccino or a very strong coffee that just kind of slips off the back end of your tongue. I've never had a bad Father cigar. They're really cigars. My Father's always puts out an awesome cigar when it comes to just product and quality, and they're absolutely great. I have another cigar that's going to be next on my list. That's going to be this after dinner kind of cigar that you might want to tempt your palate with after you have all that turkey and stuff. That stuff. So let's go ahead and give that a quick check out real quick, but definitely keep the My Father's the Judge in line, and hopefully you guys will either give this one a try or you'll give the next one a try that I'm about to bring out. So hold on, I'll be right back. So if the Judge was something that you didn't really want to go for and you wanted to try something a little bit different, if you've already had some of the My Father's stuff, then I would definitely try for the Tabernacle Havana Seed Connecticut by A.J. Fernandez. This cigar is really, really great when it comes to a full-bodied cigar. You're going to get a lot of those earthy tones, some cedar, a little bit of sweetness to it, and just a natural oiliness that it takes 3 years for this cigar to be made with. So this cigar by A.J. Fernandez is one of my personal favorites when it comes to a full-bodied cigar. Once I had this cigar for the very first time, I fell in love with it, and I absolutely loved it to death. This is one of my favorite full-bodied cigars, and I will always go for one of these, if not the Neanderthal. But this is a really great cigar, so if you really want to try something other than My Father's, definitely try the Tabernacle Havana Seed Connecticut by A.J. Fernandez and see if this is going to fit your palate. If you're a full-bodied smoker, I would definitely give it a try because it is to die for, and you will absolutely love it every time. So I got one more cigar left over, and I think anybody and everybody's probably going to know where I'm going to go with it, but we'll see. But keep this one in mind and see if you can pick it up. A lot of cigar stores should carry it, and if not, check online, see if you can grab it, because it is a full-time, full-bodied winner every time. So definitely give it a try, and I'll be right back with our final cigar. So for our last and final cigar, you could probably see it right down here, right there, is going to be the Leather Rose by Drew Estates. Now, I brought this one in only for the sheer fact of, to me, this is almost like a dessert cigar. I know there's a lot of debate right now on whether or not people like full-bodied cigars, or flavor-tipped cigars, I should say. Hence, what classifies a flavor tip from a flavored cigar? Well, the Leather Rose is going to be something a little bit different when it comes to the sweet honeyness that you get kind of on the tip versus a cigar that's going to be along the lines of like a Tatiana, which is going to have that flavor all the way through the cigar, not just that sweet smoke that you're going to get when the honey and a little bit of cream that you're going to get. Now, the reason why I like the Leather Rose so much is for the sheer fact of it transfers everything so well. That sweet smoke that you get in the very beginning, it transfers so nicely with that nice pepper and leather taste that I love in my cigars. The cigar does a really nice job with burning. It's aerated absolutely perfectly. And I do enjoy a nice sweet cigar towards the end of the night, especially after doing all that smoking for the 6 cigars that we just started our day with. So the Leather Rose is going to be the cigar that I'm probably going to end my day with after having a stomach full of good food, good beer, or good liquor, and just family and friends, and something that you can hang out with, smoke out by a fire pit, not really have to concentrate too much on the flavors. You can just enjoy the cigar for what it is. And that's why I really love the Leather Rose by Drew Estates. So hopefully this has all been pretty helpful for everybody. If you had any questions on what to try and smoke throughout the day for Thanksgiving, where your palate should be, where you should try and land some cigars before, during, and after you eat. So hopefully this gives everybody a little bit of a nice way to spend your day if you're big into smoking cigars, which obviously you might be if you're already watching this video. So I'm going to be right back, and we'll just go over a real quick recap, and we'll see you guys in just a couple seconds. That's going to wrap it up for this video, everybody. We went through the Valkyrie, the Filthy Viking, the Filthy Hooligan Shamrock, the Tabernacle, the My Father's, the Judge, and the Leather Rose by Drew Estates. Hopefully this will give everybody a nice little insight as to what to smoke, when to smoke it, at least in my opinion, when I would choose these cigars. And I hope everybody just enjoys this Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has great time with all this craziness that's going on with the coronavirus and, you know, social distancing and everything. I hope that everybody was able to get some time in with their family, even if it was over the computer such as this, or just through phone calls or text messages and all that good stuff. So as always, from the smoking section, my name is Sean. Always and forever, stay blessed, stay smoking, and I will catch you guys next one. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you guys soon. Talk to you guys later. Bye.